meeting here, and as we left in the last lectures regarding to that tense, right? Simple past tense we had done it. Now we move on to the another tense, and that is called simple future tense, right? In a simple future tense, active and passive formations are differ, and what are the changes are occur that we are going to see it, right? In a simple present tense, again we are taking in the positive sentence. Positive sentence formations are like that subject, after that shall will plus root verb, object and other word. This is the formations of positive sentence, right? But when we are converting that formations into passive voice, then again object come first, shall will should remain same, but extra to be verb we have to use, and that is called be. Remember that be we have to use it, right? Be we have to use it. So along with the shall will we have to write be should be there, right? So be, remember, after that verb should be in a past participle as usual, then by, subject and other word, right? Okay, let's see the example. That I will take your lecture tomorrow. This is the active voice formations. Now in a passive voice, lecture will be taken by me tomorrow. Lecture will be taken by me tomorrow, right? So this is a positive sentence. Now we move on to the negative sentence. In negative sentence, formations are like that in active voice. That subject plus shall will plus not plus verb should be in a root verb, then object, other word, right? This is active voice formation. But in a passive voice, same thing, just only we have to put not. But mind well where to put not. Then object, after that shall will, then you have to put not, then be, then verb should be in a past participle, then by, subject and other word. Remember that object, shall will plus not, be, verb should be in past participle, by, subject and other word, right? So this we have to remember. For example, that she will not read book tomorrow. She will not read book tomorrow. So book will not be read. Book will not be read by her tomorrow, right? This is the example of negative. We move on to the interrogative. Interrogative, shall will come first, after that subject, verb should be in a root verb, then object, other word, question mark. But in passive voice, what you have to come? Shall will should remain same, but after that shall will, object, then be, then verb should be in a past participle, then by, subject, other word, question mark, right? This is a formation. For example, will you drink tea? Will you drink tea tomorrow? So example in a passive voice, that will tea be drunk by you tomorrow? Will tea be drunk by you tomorrow, right? This is the third formation. We move on to the WHO, right? WH formation, who plus shall will plus verb should be in a root verb, then object, other word, question mark. Subject should not be there, as you know that. Now in passive voice, by whom, then shall will plus object plus be, after that other verb should be in past participle, other word, question mark. So example, that who will fly kite on the terrace? So by whom will the kite be flown on the terrace, right? This is the example. Last formation is that WH. So WH plus shall will plus subject plus verb should be in a root verb, then object, other word, question mark, right? This is the formation of active voice. But in a passive voice, WH, after that shall will plus object plus be plus verb should be in a past participle plus by, subject, other word, question mark. This is the formation of WH. Now let's see the example. That when will you, or see the current example. When will government open the lockdown? When will the government open the lockdown? Now in a passive voice, when will the lockdown be? When will the lockdown be opened by the government? Right? This is an example. Now we had finished the simple future tense. Again, I want to give you some brief information regarding to that. In a simple future tense, you have to use be permanently, right? So remember that while you are using be in a positive sentence, negative, interrogative, everywhere you have to use be should be there, because without be your future sentence cannot be converted into passive voice, because along with the shall will you have to compulsory use be should be there, because without be passive voice should not be mentioned. But yes, where to use be, that you always remember by getting the formations. Whatever formation that I had given you, write down, right? That formation you should always remember while you are studying, while you are practicing, that always remember the formations and always follow the formation, because without formations you cannot prepare properly. So before going to the example, first remember the formation and after you should attempt the examples. Okay, by doing this kind of practicing you can easily learn passive voice. Okay, till then today we are going to finish it. In the next lecture again we move on to the another tense. Till then, enjoy yourself.